Is it time to buy or sell Supermicro Computer stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Supermicro Computer. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, 4th August 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 16th of June, 2025, our system has identified Supermicro Computer as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.49. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 33.28% since we first designated Supermicro Computer as a buy candidate 34 days ago. This equates to an average return of 0.98% per day since it was classified as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned within a robust and ascending trend in the short term, indicating that a further increase is likely. The present 3-month trend points to a potential change of approximately 53.2% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 33.97% and 62.46%. In considering the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of about 0.205%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance may vary from negative 68.86% to positive 4.48% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $18.14 and $60.84. Our latest daily update for Supermicro Computer features the headline, Supermicro Computer stock upgraded from hold, accumulate, to buy candidate following Monday's trading session. On the last trading day, the Supermicro Computer stock price increased by 2.81%, rising from $56.64 to $58.23. During that day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 2.71%, with a low of $57.62 and a high of $59.18. The price has risen in 6 out of the last 10 days and is up by 13.07% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume decreased by 8 million shares, with a total of 33 million shares exchanged, amounting to approximately $1.9 billion. It is important to note that declining volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the last 52 weeks, the highest stock price recorded was $66.44, while the lowest was $17.25. Currently, the price stands 12.36%, or $8.21, below the 52-week high, and 52.62%, or $64.67, below the all-time high reached on March 8, 2024, when the price peaked at $122.90. Supermicro Computer, or SMCI, is preparing for a crucial earnings report for its fiscal fourth quarter, set for the 5th of August, 2025. As the company navigates the competitive landscape of artificial intelligence servers, there is optimism regarding its long-term growth potential. Recent reports suggest that the rising demand for high-performance computing and direct liquid cooling solutions is anticipated to enhance fourth-quarter earnings, possibly leading to substantial revenue growth. Despite recent pressures on profit margins and market visibility, analysts maintain a positive outlook. The performance in the fourth quarter could establish a low bar for expectations, creating an opportunity for SMCI to surpass both earnings and revenue projections. This comes after a notable stock increase of 60% over the past 3 months, reflecting investor confidence as business improves following a challenging previous year. Furthermore, the company's partnerships, including a significant collaboration with Datavolt, valued at $20 billion, highlight its expanding presence in artificial intelligence and cloud infrastructure, potentially solidifying its market position both in the short and long term. However, risks persist, particularly regarding shipment delays and possible impacts from U.S. China tariffs. As earnings season approaches, stock volatility is likely, mirroring the market's response to the company's performance compared to expectations. In the upcoming weeks, how SMCI addresses these challenges and leverages its growth narrative will be crucial in determining its stock trajectory. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 11th of July, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SMCI a neutral grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned SMCI a sector weight grade with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned SMCI a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, it was reported that Raymond James assigned SMCI an outperform grade with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025, it was reported that Raymond James again assigned SMCI an outperform grade with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned Supermicro Computer stock a general buy rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as neutral and the price-to-book ratio as neutral. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have awarded the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Supermicro Computer. The Supermicro Computer stock currently holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, a buy signal is present from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, there exists a general buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. If the stock continues to gain, it may encounter resistance from the short-term moving average around $58.24. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will likely find support from the long-term average near $50.24. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will indicate a sell signal. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day despite an increase in prices, creating a divergence between volume and price, which could serve as an early warning. Therefore, close monitoring of the stock is advised. Some negative signals have also emerged, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Wednesday, July 30th, 2025, and thus far, the stock has declined by 4.08%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, a buy signal. Pivots, a sell signal occurred 4 days ago. Bollinger, a buy signal emerged 6 days ago. The short-term moving average, a sell signal was noted 3 days ago. The long-term moving average, a buy signal was registered 58 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 57 days ago. Reviewing the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average, a sell signal occurred 31 days ago. The long-term moving average, a buy signal, was noted 58 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 52 days ago. For more signals, visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Supermicro Computer. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $46.15 and $45. There is an inherent risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as a break below this point may lead the stock to drop to the next support level. In this instance, Supermicro Computer finds support just below today's level at $46.15. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $45.40 and $43.96. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicating high volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is classified as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.56 between its high and low, which is a change of 2.71%. For the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 7.64%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Supermicro Computer, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important ratio assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This is a relatively standard PE ratio, commonly observed in companies with long histories or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 5th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 440 ten-thousandths of a dollar. It is essential to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Supermicrocomputer. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Supermicrocomputer is at $58.63. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Supermicrocomputer encounters its first support level at $46.15. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Supermicrocomputer from various analyst sources is a recommendation to buy. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 28th of July, 2025, Luliang Chuchu Sara executed an insider sale of 200,000 shares of common stock. On the same day, Liang Charles also executed an insider sale of 200,000 shares of common stock. Earlier, on the 20th of May, 2025, Liang Charles made an insider purchase of 0 shares. On that same day, Liang Chuchu Sara also made an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the 1st of July 2025, Liang Chuchu Sara made an insider purchase of 510 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 88.526. In total, insiders have purchased 101,246 shares and sold 1,798,444 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $55.51, which represents a decline of 4.67%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, resulting in a high level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal triggered by a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is Supermicrocomputer stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for Supermicrocomputer stock to perform well in the short term. As a result, we have revised our analysis conclusion for this stock from a hold to a buy candidate. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 5th of August, we anticipate that Supermicrocomputer will open higher by approximately 11 cents, starting at $58.34. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with best regards from all of us here at StockInvest.